football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. You're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pressure is coming. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Bites off a defender. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of a player.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they got a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty mark. So let's check out that. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the grab. It's Larson. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, South Carolina. He just sprints into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Ball handed off. He's got the first down and still motoring.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. He wants some time, now lets it go. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Refuses to go down. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Arizona State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down. They pressure him and sack him. Will be tackled inside the 10.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Finding some room at the 25. He's in the clear. The 40. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Oh, and he throws it back. Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. No throwaway. Forced out of bounds. That'll be a big loss. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Nowhere to run on that play. They got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Gamecocks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on fourth and a mile.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Padrino. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back in motion now. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Gain makes it second and medium. The back's got it. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Sun Devils looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally got him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Pitch to the back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That's
It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Padrino. He stopped and bumped. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run, he'll let it go. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up third. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Still no answer for this offense. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like, this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The pocket breaking down. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before. Solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. On On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope for the defense to get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Padrino. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. With the catch, it's Padrino. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So the
offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Throws it to the right. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They get the second half started with the running play. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught over the middle. It's Padrino. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Sun Devils will try to keep this drive moving. The offense with some pre-snap motion. There's the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Making people miss. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat load. It's a first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Sun Devils are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to the left. Caught near the goal line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. A play action looking to throw. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, ASU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 21. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. On the toss play, runner moving left. They've got him down out near the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Rotates the tight end, is complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They're going to run it here. Runs through the defender.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Takes the handoff again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down after the catch, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And it's a direct snap. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Arizona State. This offense is still clicking. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The throw complete to the running back underneath.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Larson. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
He escapes the pocket. He's got the first and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. That game moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Just much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the runner takes off to his right. He shreds the tackle. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the 3rd quarter of play. Arizona State has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
3rd down now after the incompletion. Quarterback keeps the football. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Hey, the defense gives up some yardage, but doing a good job of not allowing him to get to the 1st down marker. Big 4th down now coming up.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. He's looking deep here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play that he could not hold on.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here he goes. Past the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Looking for some space. It's Verrier. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Toss play to the running back going left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They go right back to him on first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
To bootleg here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Sun Devils are in the red zone.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to clear it away. Turn starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Always looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They are pouring it on now. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. The Gamecocks are looking to keep this drive going. After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense offside.
He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Grab behind the line, it's Larson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air. This one's a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Movement here from the tight end. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pulls it in. It's Padrino. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback just kneels down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Offense just takes a knee here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today and they advance to the next round.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 20 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's caught. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to run it in on first and goal.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in the pressure environment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.